How's it going, everybody? This is RBT coming at you with Week 6 of my Buffalo Bills Madden 25 franchise series. This week, the 1-4 Cincinnati Bengals are traveling to Buffalo, New York to take on the Buffalo Bills, who are 4-1 on the season. This is the last week the Buffalo Bills have to play without star free safety Jairus Byrd, as they try to improve to 5-1 in hopes of continuing their path to the playoffs. Can the Bills still get the win with star playmaker CJ Spiller injured? Stay tuned.
Here we are at Ralph Wilson Stadium for this AFC matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills.
Hello, friends, and welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Jim Nance and Phil Simms here on the scene, getting set for kickoff. Phil, it's all yours before we get the game started.
Well, you know, Jim, we had a chance to talk to both teams. We saw they're excited about playing this game, and when you get teams like this, it should be an exciting day.
Here we go, guys. Welcome to the opening kickoff. The Cincinnati Bengals versus the Buffalo Bills, and the Bengals elect to receive. And here's the star rookie running back, Giovanni Bernard, coming out of North Carolina, bringing the opening kickoff to the 30-yard line. Andy Dalton and the Cincinnati Bengals start off with a 3rd and 13. Out of the shotgun, gets a snap, drops back, sets up for a screen pass, but Nigel Bradham, the second-year linebacker out of Florida State, gets the sack. So just like that, it is Buffalo Bill football. On the flip side, it's rookie quarterback E.J. Manuel over the middle to Stevie Johnson for the first down of the game to the 33-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7. Under center is E.J. Manuel. Fred Jackson in the backfield. He's looking downfield, and he hits Stevie Johnson once again. You got to remember that C.J. Spiller's out for about 6 weeks with a broken collarbone. Here's a 3rd and 5 from the 12-yard line. Under center, E.J. Manuel looking, and he hits Stevie Johnson once again for another first down to 4-yard line. The Bills are driving. Under center, Fred Jackson jukes in for the touchdown. So just like that, the Bills strike first. It's 7-0 Buffalo over the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals ball once again, 2nd and 7. Ben Jarvis Green Ellis in the game at the running back position. Andy Dalton drops back, looking over the middle. A.J. Green wide open for the Bengals' first down of the game. Here we go, 3rd and 20 after a penalty and a sack. Empty set, Andy Dalton looks downfield, and he is sacked once again by Mario Williams. The Buffalo Bills defensive line is absolutely obliterating the offensive line of the Bengals thus far. So here we go, E.J. Manuel out of the shotgun, 2nd and 8. A nice catch by Stevie Johnson, nice concentration. A ball thrown into a tight window, and he had to catch it, and he got popped, but nice job holding on to the football. 3rd and 11, E.J. Manuel drops back, just throws it up to Stevie Johnson, and he catches it. There is one of the best wide receivers and most underrated wide receivers in the NFL, Stevie Johnson, coming down with the huge catch. So first play of the second quarter. 1st and 10 from the 17. Stevie Johnson once again having another huge game, having one of the best seasons of his career this season. Down to about the 7-yard line. Here's a 3rd and goal. E.J. Manuel looking all the time in the world, and he tries to take off, and he is brought down about 4 yards shy of the end zone. So it's a 4th and goal. The Bills just settle for the field goal and take a 2-possession lead, 10-0 over the Cincinnati Bengals. They will take the field goal. Here we go, 2nd and 4 for the Cincinnati Bengals. Drop back, Andy Dalton looking, and it's a nice catch by the rookie Tyler Eifert. That was a nice catch in tight coverage, and he shows why he is one of the best rookie tight ends in the NFL. 3rd and 1 here, Pierman in the backfield, up the middle for about 8 yards in the first down. So another 3rd down conversion, but once again, it's another 3rd down from the Cincinnati Bengals. Andy Dalton out of the shotgun, Pierman to his right, drops back, scans the field, throws to his right, and it's almost picked off by the young cornerback, Stephon Gilmore. So the Bengals will have to settle for a field goal. It's a long attempt from the 33-yard line, but he barely makes it. But anyways, it's a one-possession game now, 10-3. The Bills still lead by a touchdown. Under the I formation, E.J. Manuel hands off to veteran running back Fred Jackson. He gets a nice gain to about the 35-yard line. That's actually the biggest gain for Fred Jackson this game. Here's a 3rd and 3 from about the 29-yard line. E.J. Manuel under center, drops back, looking for an open receiver, and he somehow throws it to Stevie Johnson. Stevie Johnson really made a good move there to get open and help E.J. Manuel find a receiver downfield and avoid getting sacked. But here's another carry for Fred Jackson to about the 5-yard line, gives him a 1st and goal from the 5. Just hit the 2-minute warning here. E.J. Manuel scanning the field. Nobody's open. He has all the time in the world. He sees a seam, and he takes off and scrambles for the touchdown. So the Buffalo Bills take a 17-3 lead over the Cincinnati Bengals. So here's a 3rd and 13 for the Bengals, trying to avoid giving the Bills some time to score. And on 3rd and 13, they get 12 yards. It's 4th and 1, and they have to punt the football. The Bills have the ball here on a 3rd and 10 from the 32, trying to gain some yardage to make it an easy field goal, but a bad pass there from E.J. Manuel. Don't know where he was throwing to. On the 4th and 10, the Bills settle and try to kick a pretty long field goal, and it barely squeaks his way in the crossbar, and they take the 17-point lead over the Cincinnati Bengals. So 2nd and 6 here. The Bengals are trying to score before the half to make it a manageable comeback in the second half, and a wide open LaTroy Hawkins gets the 1st down there to about the 44-yard line. About 32 seconds left from the 44-yard line. Andy Dalton out of the shotgun. Tyler Eifert called in motion to the right side. Dalton drops back, looking over the middle of the field, and he finds a wide open LaTroy Hawkins for the touchdown. So the Bengals cut the lead to 10 points. And that's the end of the first half. Hope you guys enjoyed. Can the Bills hang on to the lead in the second half? Stay tuned. Welcome to the second half, as the Buffalo Bills will receive the football as the Cincinnati Bengals elected to receive opening the game. So T.J. Graham with the opening kickoff return to about the 50-yard line. So the loss of C.J. Spiller hasn't been missed too much, as T.J. Graham has done really well in the return rolls. So 3rd and 11, first drive after into the second half from the 46-yard line. E.J. Manuel, play action pass, looking downfield, nobody's open, scrambles outside, and he's hit and sacked by Newman. And that's not the ideal first drive after coming out of halftime. So 1st and 10 here for the Cincinnati Bengals from the 35-yard line, offset I formation. Dalton drops back, and he's looking at a wide open Tyler Eifert, having a pretty big game here. A couple crucial 1st down catches. So it's a 2nd and 10 here from the 47-yard line. Andy Dalton with Ben Jarvis Green Ellis to his right, over the middle to Brandon Lloyd, who was recently picked up by the Bengals out of the free agency. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. There's Green Ellis once again in the game. Andy Dalton looking in another wide open to Troy Hawkins, who's also having a huge game, and he breaks a tackle and scores a touchdown. So just like that, it's a 3-point lead. The Bills 20, the Bengals 17. So here's a 3rd down, a huge 3rd down by the Bills, and a catch from Stevie Johnson coming up clutch. The veteran wide receivers having a huge game, another 100-yard game. He has 116 yards on the day. 2nd and 4 here. Calls an audible. E.J. Manuel looking, rolls to the outside, and there's so much room for him to run. Gets down to about the 26-yard line. So a great scramble, smart scramble from E.J. Manuel, the rookie quarterback out of Florida State. Fred Jackson up the middle for a nice 1st down there. So here's a 1st and goal. The Bills are trying to make it a 2-possession lead again, and they do. The veteran Fred Jackson up the middle for the touchdown. So it's a 27-17 game. Bills over the Bengals with 2 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 13. Andy Dalton drops back, looking for somebody to throw to, and he hits Brandon Lloyd, but once again, they're just short after trying to convert a long 3rd down. On the flip side, the Bills have a long 3rd down, 3rd and 12 here, trying to set up the screen pass to Jackson. He catches the football, but he's popped, fumbles the football, and luckily a Bills offensive lineman recovers, and here we show you a replay. He really had no blocking from his offensive line, but they made up for it a little bit by recovering the fumble, but they should not have let him get popped there. But backed up and deep into their own territory, the Bills have to punt, and Oh, it's a fumble recovered by the Buffalo Bills. Don't know what happened there, if the returner had the sun in his eyes or whatever, but just the football straight hit him in the helmet. So that's going to be in the Sports Center, not top 10 plays there. So here we go, 3rd and 4 after the turnover. E.J. Manuel from the 49-yard line looking downfield. Looking. He has some room to scramble. He jukes inside with a nice spin move. He's hit, and once again, another fumble. So in the last 3 drives, there have been 3 fumbles. 2 of them recovered from the opposing team. So the Bengals got right back and made up for that last fumble. So Andy Dalton here in the 3rd and 8, a wide open Jones. But wait, there's a flag. What is it going to be? It's actually a clipping against the offense. And it's at the spot. It's the spot of the foul penalty against A.J. Green, and just like that, it's another 3rd and 8. So nothing really happened there. Might not should have showed that. But anyways, 3rd and 8 here from the 32-yard line. Shotgun. Andy Dalton drops back, looking downfield, and he finds a open A.J. Green, who makes up for that last penalty. So just offsetting penalties there, really. So 3rd and 16 here. Andy Dalton drops back, looking downfield, and he's hit and sacked by Jerry Hughes, the outside linebacker out of TCU. So another long field goal set up here from the Bengals, about the 38-yard line, which makes about a 52-yard field goal, 53-yarder, and they make it. So with about 6 minutes remaining in the game, it's a touchdown game. The Bills still on top, trying to cling on to that lead. 3rd and 13 here, a huge conversion here. Don't want to give the Bengals a chance to tie. A.J. Manuel looking, and he finds Stevie Johnson, who always coming up clutch. He's having one of the biggest seasons of his career. Already 140 yards in this game with 3 minutes left. 3rd and 8 here, E.J. Manuel looking downfield. He's rolling, and he throws it, and almost picked off. He threw it into coverage. Nobody really open there. He made a risky try there, but did not convert, and luckily did not intercept the football. So 2nd and 6 here. Andy Dalton off his back foot. A.J. Green, who's having a pretty big game himself, 60 yards so far, gets the first down. So 2nd and 5 here, empty set. Andy Dalton looking downfield to the outside. He has a Mohamed Sanu to about the 45-yard line. So the Bengals are trying to go down the field with about a minute left to tie the game, and that's very possible. The Bills are trying to do whatever they can to keep them from doing so, but they keep on rolling. Another big catch from A.J. Green for about 15 yards. 2nd and 20 here after a holding penalty against the Bengals. 2-back formation, Andy Dalton looking downfield, and he is hit and sacked by Mario Williams, the star defensive end. And here we go, a long 3rd down, 3rd and 27 here for the Cincinnati Bengals. On the 43-yard line, Andy Dalton dropping back, and he's hit and sacked again from the defensive tackle, Marcel Darius, out of the University of Alabama. So almost an impossible 4th down here, 4th and 34. The last chance, the last gasp of breath for the Bengals. And he is sacked for the 3rd straight time by 3 separate Bengals. That is Jerry Hughes once again with another sack on the day. So the Bills get the ball back, run out the clock. Last handoff there to Fred Jackson, and they hang on and get the victory 27-20 over the Cincinnati Bengals. A big game here. A lot of guys contributed. The defense came up big when they had to. E.J. Manuel had a pretty good game. Didn't really turn the ball over. He had 1 fumble, but as long as he keeps the ball safe throughout the air, makes a couple big plays, it's all okay, as the Bills still remain with just 1 loss on the season. Here are the final game stats. As you see, we're pretty balanced on the day. Obviously, most of the time you're going to have more passing yards, but without your star running back, I still thought we had a pretty good game on the ground with over 100 yards rushing. And we won the time with possession battle, which was pretty nice. And we were pretty balanced. I was really happy with how this game ended up. I know Andy Dalton really would kill us through the air. No picks, really, but we came up big when we had to, forcing the field goals most of the time. They had a couple big plays here and there, but overall it was pretty nice. We didn't run the ball too well, but overall, a couple scrambles by E.J. Manuel really gave us the field position that we needed, and we made plays when we needed to. And once again, Stevie Johnson had a huge game, but I apologize. I was saying LaTroy Hawkins. That was actually Andrew Hawkins for the Cincinnati Bengals. I apologize. But we had a huge game defensively. One of the biggest games in NFL history sack-wise. I think we had a total of 11 sacks, and that's absolutely ridiculous. As you see, Mario Williams had 3, Jerry Hughes had 2, Nigel Bradham had 2, Chris Zahn Butler had 2, Marcel Darius added with a couple, and Wilson added, Jared and Gilbert added with another. So a huge game there. I didn't really get to add up the sacks, but we had a ton. But that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me at Twitter at twitter.com/S3RTR. Stay tuned next week as we take on the 0-5 Miami Dolphins. So until next time, roll Tide, go Sox, and go Titans to you. Have a great week. Peace.